Welcome everybody to a video of Zerok, where we're playing Lovaza Jira. There is something valuable enough for someone to have put not one, but two armies to guard it. Were they wary of a commander betraying and stealing it? Whatever it is, I will have to find a way past those two armies. Alright, here we are. I have this little base in the top right corner, where I'll be producing a couple of lances and some quills. Why quills? Well, that's actually quite simple. I wanted a lot of engineers. I'm also building a lot of metal extractors and then trying to overdrive them with tidal generators. In this bit of downtime, I'll ask you to please subscribe to the channel, because for some reason it just works better if you ask. Sorry, but it just is that way. Yellow and red are both really strong. Dante, Scorpion, other side as well. So they have some really good units. They've got like multiple stingers, multiple chainsaws. They've got a lot. While I only have a little corner. No more. But what we're going to be doing is not taking out yellow. Yellow has a cliff on this side, meaning that you have to come through here before you can even just get onto the land, and that means you have a bit of a choke point here. Yeah, and choke points are not really the best. I'm actually going to the top side and attacking red's base. Already destroying a couple of turrets here. I don't think I've destroyed anything here yet. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a transport, and we're going to use that transport to get our commander over to the artifact by going along the top. Thing is, they have got a chainsaw, they have got like other anti-air as well, I believe. And chainsaws are really long range. And not really weak either, I believe. And then they've got threshers over here. So their anti-air is actually not too bad. Well, their just normal defenses are actually quite weak. So it's probably best to just use normal things. Also, if you're looking at the artifacts like Little Island, you can see there are only like 2 Lotus, which, well, Lotus aren't really that strong, but there are like 2 Razors and 1 Artemis, meaning that getting in here with air is really difficult. And once again, I'm pushing in a little bit, but by now they're actually pulling back quite a big force, and well, this is a force with Minotaurs, Felons, and some ogres. Like, no, this is not going to work. You've got like 2 lancers and like a couple of those just shields. What are they? Blockade runners. Like, what did you expect? Luckily enough, they can't go into the water, and my lancers are quite safe still. And another attack is being launched at the red base with 2 lancers and 4 Nimbus. Thing is, I was being attacked by chainsaw already. Don't like that, but that means we have to push in, because getting attacked is not fun. Although I don't know if it is completely continuous or if the chainsaw actually stops firing after a while, just like the other turret on the Artifacts Island. So about 2500 HP on the chainsaw, 2800 on a single Nimbus, and we take it down. That's right, the flying bullets didn't despawn, and because of that, that Nimbus was able to take it down. That means one of the biggest parts of the anti-air is gone. We're pushing through with just like these 9 Nimbus. 11 Nimbus, oh really? So 1 Nimbus was lost to the Thresher or some of the anti-air. Now taking down a couple of fusion reactors, doing the big booms, and taking down Spider Factory. Because of course they had Spider anti-air, and they have like shield bot anti-air, so if I just take down their factories, they can only build static anti-air, which doesn't seem like they really want to build. And getting attacked by the next chainsaw. That means we have to push through right now, because otherwise our Nimbus are going to die. And since we don't want our Nimbus to die, we're pushing through. I didn't really realize they had a Lucifer, or even what a Lucifer was at this point. And that also has quite a decent range, actually quite a big range. So luckily enough I am able to well, it has quite a long reload, so I don't lose too many Nimbus, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be out of range in the next couple of seconds. Or not, because I had them on attack stance or something. I don't know. I never really realized I was getting attacked by one of those stinger cannon looking things. Which, well, was the Lucifer. Ah, and now it's out of energy. Yeah, then you don't do anything anymore. Oopsie. Think you may have liked this fusion reactor, huh? Alright, so by now another 3 Nimbus, and this is where we pick up our commander. Thing is, they do have a couple of tarantulas, which are anti-air spiders. They do still have that thresher over there, which is anti-air. And our gunship, or our Hercules, is only 1800 HP. That may sound like quite a lot, but it really isn't. And because I am really slow, I was actually taking down the shield bot factory first. Maybe I'm actually going to take down the anti-nuke first. No, we're finally going to take our commander and run in. Hercules is actually quite a fast ship, but oh yeah, that's 4 shots already halfway down. And ouch, that means we die, right? Apparently your unit, or at least your commander, doesn't die when dropped out of the air. Because I didn't want to take any risks, I tried to take down the fusion reactor before my commander got there. And I actually do, because I put him back, otherwise he probably would have been damaged in the explosion. And now he is just moonwalking. Only a couple of Lotus, that's the main defense, and Stardust, wow. That's nothing. That means that we can pull these 5 Nimbus further south, and just so you know, I have 6 more going already. They're going to fly over, which is probably not the best idea. But it doesn't really matter all that much either. Simply because, well, they don't have a lot of anti-air, just 2 tarantulas. So Tank Foundry is going to be taken down as well, just like the Strider Hub is pretty much probably going to be taken down. And if they're all taken down, that means they can't really produce anything anymore. Well, they do have 1 Strider Hub over here, but I mean, that's pretty much it. That may actually be destroyed by these yellow Minotaurs. As I said, there will just be a couple of Lotus, and that's pretty much it. Well, luckily enough, our Nimbus are far greater range than their Lotus. And that means that, well, we can... And that pretty much just means that we can just push forwards without taking any damage. Even Stingers we outrange. No, Commander, don't push forward too far. You're in range of the Stinger. Ow! I mean, luckily enough it does 1000 damage. And I kinda freaked out. Yeah, that's why I made such a big ramp. I'm going to be scouting ahead with 1 Nimbus, because I didn't really know what was over here. I mean, was it just our little place that there are no enemies? Or, well, there are some urchins. So yes, there is something. Also something, the Artemis. Yeah. But seeing as my Nimbus were already destroyed so quickly by that Artemis, and then even more razors and whatnot, well, it's not going to be very fun. I tried taking down the Artemis, but yeah, we don't really have a lot left, and well, about 1100 HP left. Luckily enough, they don't have a lot here, as in ground defenses. Just 1 Lotus and a couple of urchins, but I mean, what's their range? I mean, not very big. So if I just walk along this path, which I'm laying out right now, well, I'm pretty sure I could even just get there without getting damaged. And well, that's the first couple of shots off by a picket. Why did I construct this many pickets? That's because I was not sure if the enemy would have like a lot of ground defenses on this side, for instance. I mean, they didn't, but maybe they had. And just in case, because I mean, I don't want to lose this close to the artifact, they had like a really strong turret, just like this Artemis, but then for ground defenses on this side. I didn't know, and because of that, I just wanted to be safe. I pushed in with my Hercules just because I could, and I thought I just lost. But I didn't realize my commander was too far away. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.